So, hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Abdul Sulayman and we're roughly about 4 weeks into the Nationals. So, we've got a heavy squat today. I'm not feeling exactly the best. I don't really know how it's going to end up, and I think my coach hates me at this point. So today I've got 270 kg triple, a 240 for 2 sets of 3, and then a 220 for 3 sets of 2. So it's a lot of reps. I don't know what I did to piss him off, but we're just gonna try and survive and get through it. So we've got 270 today. I'll see how that goes. I'll see how that feels. Hopefully I can execute on the top set. But we're just chilling. Today work was long. I woke up in the morning and it's just been a mess of a day. I was supposed to cycle to work and cycle back down to the gym, but life, basically just life. So you know what's happening? I've had a bit of coffee. Just gonna chill now, start warming up, and hopefully the top set on squat moves good. So I'll catch you guys in a bit and let's see how it goes.
Hey, what up? Drive what up? Yo, boost what up? Hey, speak on that 12 Baby blue, K with it, K with it. Niggas know that we don't play with it. Big 38 go Holcomb. 2 shreds, sauce. Bentley, talking. Hit him up if he team locking. I keep a tech when I walk. Hands off the way when I walk. It's still a Mary for the dead. I bet I shit up to heaven. They take it, man, if you let it. Blue dot, stalk. I like my one house blue. Can you with it? Can you with it? Cause I got some black ops. Walk out.
You wet?
Motherfucker.
Wet?
I'm motherfucker.
So just knocked out the top set of 270 kg. Moved okay. Same thing as last video, moved okay, but could have been a lot better. On the third rep I did feel my knee shift a little bit, and which felt a bit uncomfortable. But I was able just to focus, and even though I could feel my knee, I was still able to push through it. So I'm going to be a bit more conservative on the back offs. I'll try 240 for the first set of 3, and if I still feel the knee pain and everything, I'm going to drop it down to 240 and just try and get through as many sets as possible and keep the practice in. So basically, like suspected, knee ended up not feeling the greatest. We did 240, which felt shit. It felt okay-ish, but I just decided to reduce the weight down to 220 kg on its own. I think just the moving stuff and everything just put too much stress on the knee over the weekend, so my knee's not 100% already itself, so it was a bit strained, and it's not just feeling the greatest. So I've dropped down the weight. 220, we're going to try and do that for 3 sets of 3, and hopefully that moves though, and then we've got accessories, and then pack up and get ready for tomorrow's gym session. Guys, So that's pretty much squats all rounded up. I ended up taking off one set of squats. I only did like 2 sets with 220 kg just because the knee doesn't feel the greatest, and it's better to like save it as we get closer and closer to come, because I'm going to be getting a lot heavier on squats and I don't want to have the knee issue flare up so close to comp again. So 270 moved okay compared to like a 270 I'd done leading up to my mock meet, which was a while ago. I'll play that on the side somewhere. It's not too bad. It's like decent speed overall, apart from the little knee feeling. I just said it moved good. Not great, but that's it, pretty much squat rounded up. After this we've got I'm going to put some single leg elevated lunges just to get some more blood flow in there and get the range of motion going in the knee itself. And then after that I've got some rear delt flies and some core work, and that's it. So I'll let that play in the background, and then I'll catch you guys tomorrow for the most boring day in my week of training basically. So see you in a bit.
Hop in and hop out.
So hello and welcome to the second portion of the video. Originally the plan was to split my Monday and Tuesday training session into one video, and then the Thursday and Saturday one into another session, but after going through the video I figured out nothing really happened on Tuesday really. Tuesday we just had some last presses, and then it wasn't really an interesting session overall, so I just decided to skip over it and let's just get into the deadlift session, which is going to be happening today. So we're currently in the gym. I feel ridiculously tired. I don't know why, because I got a decent amount of sleep, but I've got some I'm also out of pre-workout, so I picked up this little can of energy drink. So we'll see how the session goes overall, but we've got 305 kg for a top set of 2 for today. So the weights are starting to get a lot heavier, but I don't know how it'll go. Hopefully it goes really well, because we should start peaking and getting a lot stronger leading up to the comp, but these things go one way or the other. So we'll see how things go, get some energy inside of me, get moving, get warmed up, and then let's just try smash the session and see how everything goes. So. Whoa, yikes. So that was pretty much just 305 knocked out for a double. The first rep felt a bit slow. Well, it wasn't slow off the ground, but it was slow at lockout. And then the second rep felt good. So I'll give it RP 8. I think I could have done a lot more reps. I think I could have gone for like maybe 5, 6, but just depending on how that first rep went, I'll give it an RP 8 just to be harsh on myself. But not too bad for a top set. We've got back downs, and then I'm gonna try to figure out if I can bench. Long story short, shoulder was feeling okay this week. Decided to do some extra mobility sessions yesterday. Got out of some pose I was in. I can't remember what happened, but literally shoulder just went like, I don't know. I have no idea at this point. So I'm just gonna try come in, bench and see what happens. But overall, deadlift move okay. We've got back down sets, and then we'll move on to the bench part of the workout. So we've got some pretty good news today. Bench felt okay. I was able to work up to 170 kg for a top set, which was really nice, and I was actually happy with it. And I also got a handoff from the legend Stephen Campbell himself. I'll tag him somewhere in here. Ridiculously big bench himself. But I got a handoff and I got press command. So I just need to get more comfortable with that press command, but I was really happy with the 170. Considering this morning I wasn't actually sure if I was going to be able to bench. So overall, you know what? We're good. We're good heading into that comp. Well, we've still got 4 weeks or 3 weeks. So let's see how the next 3 weeks go, and then we'll just fine tune things. So looking back, one thing I noticed doing my sumo, because doing my sumo I told you earlier that I had some lockout. My lockout felt weak. And when I really looked at the footage again, I found out that my foot stance was slightly off. It's just this little things when you get into heavier loads that seem to carry over and matter a lot. So I'll show you, for example, my 270 first set of backoffs felt slow and a bit hard. It wasn't like more than RP7, but then it felt not that strong. And then I noticed, because I filmed from the front, and then I looked at where my stance was, and then I widened it and made sure that my feet was closer to the same width apart. So if you look at my arms, they're sitting more comfortably inside my legs, and that flew up. Like, that felt really good. So that was the second set, and then we pushed it for a third set. We also moved really nice by these straps, because these thumbs are dead. Like, it feels so soft. Like, hook grip is not the one. Like, it's solid. Like, I don't mind it, but the pain when you start getting to those heavier loads and multiple reps is terrible. So after that, we had the bench 170, moved great, and then we had 165 kg for backup, which also moved decent. And the 165 moved good, considering that, I mean, we just had 170 beforehand, and I did that without a self handoff and a slightly decent pulse on it. So overall, I'm pretty happy with the session and how this week of training has gone so far. We started off with a 270 triple, which, looking back, moved really good. The 170 bench for single and 165 for triple afterwards, and then the 305 kg for double, and with 270 for 3 sets of backup, which also moved pretty decent. So I'm happy. We're about 3 weeks, I think 3 weeks or 2 weeks of heavy training before nationals. So I'll try and get as many videos out as possible, maintain my body health, and make sure I'm not getting worse in certain areas. I mean, fatigue is kicking in. My body will start acting funny just because we're lifting more weight, but we're trying to do our best to patch ourselves together and get to the comp in one piece. So thank you so much for getting to the end of the video, and I'll catch you guys next week training.